Hi, so this video's word of the week or phrase of the week is a quote from Confucius, an ancient figure, and it is己所不欲，勿施于人.
己所不欲，勿施于人.
It is normally translated as don't treat others as you would not want to be treated yourself. Confucius was a historical figure who lived in what is now Shandong province during the spring and autumn period, so 春秋时期.
春秋时期
So 春秋时期, a period of great transition in ancient China. So the expression 己所不欲，勿施于人 is normally translated in Chinese 自己不愿意做的事情，不要强加给别人. So don't force others into things that you wouldn't want to be forced into yourself. A bit of background into the expression and why it's so enduring. Confucius's lifetime fell during a period that is now known around the world as the Axial Age. So roughly around the same time Confucius was living in China, the Buddha was living and thinking and working in India, Socrates was living in what is now known as Greece, and the Jewish prophet Jeremiah was living in what is now known as the Middle East. And although, of course, the four guys did not know about each other, they came up with some strikingly similar ideas, not least of which is don't treat others as you would not want to be treated yourself. Spoken in Chinese as 己所不欲，勿施于人. The Big Think describes the Axial Age as follows. Today, we're the heirs of the Axial Age. It's in the idea that no matter how powerful a person or state might be, there are values or norms that cannot be violated. It's seen in all the major world religions, and it's seen in the UN Declaration of Human Rights. Any revolution or resistance movement, from the Magna Carta to Marx, is united by the axial belief that some things matter more than authority alone. Furthermore, the Axial Age gave us the idea that some things in life are infinitely more important than trivial worldly concerns, like philosophy. So in this book here, Selfie, How the West Became Self-Obsessed, Confucius expected people to do the right thing because it was the right thing, not because they get paid off at some point in the future. Confucius's collective ideas still ring very true in China today. For the descendants of Confucius, reality is not a collection of individual objects, but a field of interconnected forces. This means that East Asians tend to be more aware of what's happening in their environment. They'll see the whole picture, not merely its subject. For further reading into this, I recommend Selfie by Will Storr, How the West Became Self-Obsessed. For further reading into this, I recommend Selfie, How the West Became Self-Obsessed by Will Storr, or The Great Transformation by Karen Armstrong, which is about the Axial Age, and specifically those four thinkers. That book itself is heavily influenced by the work of Karl Jaspers, who first coined the term, the Axial Age. So, Leslie, this video's word of the week or phrase of the week is 己所不欲，勿施于人, which means don't treat others as you would not want to be treated yourself. And the idea is one of the cornerstones of what can be described as Chinese philosophy.